Okay, guys, welcome to episode 4 of the M Lab series podcast. Um, we have some pretty interesting stuff to talk about today. So, what are we cooking up? We're gonna talk about AI scammers, and on top of that, some AI topics that are relating to technically just AI. Um, I also want to maybe dabble in hostage situations. I would you want to touch little bases on that, Tony?
Yeah, like Wolf was saying in
Oh
was
yeah,
it
I
last
have
video we
to.
were talking about the hostage situation you were dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to go over since there's something I'm really enjoying. I'll go over that a little bit,
Yeah, that's
kind of
yeah.
what ended up happening. But I'll have you guys take it from here.
And Wolf, what is your topic that you're planning to talk about today?
Uh, my topic about is just animal color AI speech inhibitors that are now a reality. A little bit of
Yeah.
continuation from last episode, but how we left off and said we're going to talk about next time with Doctor Doom and Conquest, and to
Wait, hold
explain a
on.
little bit further
Wait,
on
hold
my
on. Wait, hold on. I actually cut that whole thing out of the
God
video.
fucking damn it, Bean.
Whoops. Well, today we're also gonna be talking about Doom and
I
Invincible.
hope you leave this part in so they know what
I
I have to
am.
do.
I am. I'll. Maybe I will. Maybe you won't ever see this, but it's alright.
Help, help,
So
help.
I'm just gonna give a quick rundown of
She has
we're
to give
gonna be
me water
talking
in 3
about.
days.
Okay. We're gonna be talking about the AI situation, of scammers, and like Wolf said, is gonna be adding on to the AI of dog collars with AI, and then a hostage situation. So, but anyways, let's get into it. Oh, um, so I came across a video not that long ago. What happened was is that the daughter got a phone call from her dad through her iPad, but it wasn't her father. And when the daughter picked up, whoever it was sounded exactly like the father and told the daughter to open up the front door because he was bringing in groceries. And when the daughter hung up with the phone call, she walked out and said she was walking to the front door, and the father was just like, I guess, in the living room or whatever. And he's asking his daughter, like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I thought you asked me to go help outside with the groceries. And the father is like, no. What do you mean? She's like, well, you called me on my iPad to open up the front door. And he's like, I didn't call you. So the father apparently looked into the daughter's iPad, and it was a phone caller that said dad. But when he looked more into the history of it, it was an email, because I think with like some iPads you can use email as like a phone number, and I think that's with Apple actually, um, where you can use your email to call people on the phone. And the father was just like, I think he tried to call them back, but just they didn't pick up or whatever. So he reported it and reported it to, I think the phone company was Apple, and just wanted to post out there to let other parents know that this is a real reality and problem coming around to AI. And I'm gonna insert the video right.
My daughter answered the FaceTime audio call from me, but I never called. True story, it literally just happened. 6 o'clock tonight. I'm in the kitchen and my daughter's in the next room on her iPad. Everything's normal. Then I hear her say, okay, dad, I'm coming right there. So I walk in like, coming where? I asked her, who are you talking to? She looks at me confused and says, you just called me. I'm like, no, I didn't. She says, yes, you did on FaceTime audio. So I freeze because my phone is sitting right on the counter. I haven't touched it. So I grab her iPad and I check the call log. There it is, FaceTime audio from dad. Lasted about 12 seconds. But something doesn't feel right. So I clicked it to the actual contact. And that's when my stomach drops because it's not my, it's not my contact. It's some random email address masked under my name. Well, dad. Now I look at her and ask, what did you say? What did it say? She tells me it sounded just like me. Same voice, same tone. And I told her, come, and it said I told her to come to the front door. I forgot the groceries. Like, That's when everything clicked, because that's not a mistake. That's not a glitch. That's somebody using my voice on FaceTime audio call to try to get my daughter to open that door. And the scary part, she believed it because it sounded like me. Now I'm running through everything in my head because I've dealt with real world threats before. But this right here, this is different. This is somebody using technology to mimic a parent's voice, to gain the child's trust, to shut everything down, turn off Facebook audio, or FaceTime audio. Everything, I checked every setting, everything. But before anything else, I tell her one thing: we got a code word now. You can't move. You don't do anything. You don't open nothing. You don't respond, because whatever called her tonight knew exactly what it was doing.
But yeah, so after that video, there was another one that I saw of this mother also got a phone call from her daughter. And how the phone call went is that it was an AI scammer asking her for, I think, like $4,000 or to $5,000. And it was a hostage situation, funny enough, where the daughter apparently got kidnapped, and the caller was telling her, like, it was a ransom technically, and the person was saying, like, hey, give me the money, blah blah blah, I have your daughter kidnapped, she's here, yada yada. And they scammed her that amount of money. And once the mother sent the money over, she called her daughter again to see if, like, she got released or whatever, and her daughter was completely fine.
Deborah Del Mastro never thought something like this could happen to her.
I answered the phone, and the voice on the other side said, I have someone here that you need to talk to.
The stranger on the phone said her adult daughter Sarah had been kidnapped, and he claimed to have proof.
I hear my daughter's voice, sobbing, trying to breathe, having a panic attack. And she says, I'm so sorry, Mom, I'm so scared, I'm so sorry. My mouth just dropped.
The caller demanded Del Mastro wire $5,400 to multiple locations in Mexico.
I was ready to do anything to save my daughter, to protect her, to save her, to get her back.
She wired the money. Only then did she try calling her daughter. Sarah answered right away. She was at work like normal. The whole thing was a scam. The money was gone. With AI, scammers can now replicate voices using just a snippet of sound from a social media post or a taped phone call.
What they can do with just a few seconds of your voice, they can clone it, and they can essentially produce sound that sounds exactly like you.
Del Mastro hopes others can learn from her mistake.
I'm a Navy veteran, and I'm usually very good in a crisis, okay? And I totally believed this guy had my daughter. If we can just raise awareness so that this doesn't happen to anybody, that more people will be aware of this ruse, this new way to scam your money.
So police are investigating this call, but Del Mastro isn't holding out much hope she's going to get her money back. Experts suggest families maybe have a code word that only they know, but if something like this does happen, the authorities say call them right away. The better your chances at tracing the money, the faster you get to the police.
And they were putting the video out there to let people know that scammers are becoming a big problem with AI and using your voice, and like conversations that you have, they can take your voice and use it against your parents or older people. And that's like AI, in my opinion, is a nice tool. It can be used for many things. It's a great learning experience. But now people are using it for bad. And I'm wondering, like, what you guys' thoughts on, like, what can we do with AI to stop people using it for bad? And, like, how can we use it for more better things? And honestly, in my opinion, we shouldn't even be using AI this much. Even though it's fun. But I don't know. I just want to know what you guys thought.
Me personally, I view AI as nothing but a tool. A lot of people will disagree. There's going to be a big mix of people who agree or disagree on what it's really used for and everything. In my opinion, AI is solely a tool, just like a firearm, just like a power drill. It's how you use the tool is purely up. If you use the tool for evil intent, it is used for evil intent. If you use it for good, you use it for good. And there's no really way of like stopping the progress, because here's the thing: if you try to restrict AI and what it does, you're just going to be restricting the progress of, because this is going to be a future technology whether people like it or not. It's going to be the next step to what we take to whatever scientific discoveries we make.
No, I think it's a nice tool, but in my opinion, I think it should just be at least regulated for the scamming aspect of what it can do. against other people. Like, how can I say it? Because like phone companies are also using AI and integrating it into your phone, and I don't know.
I actually have a phone with the Gemini integrated into the CPU.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's great, but you know, listen, I don't mind AI. It's nice. You can use it for things the way you know how to use it. When it comes to art and using it like AI for your art, as long as you are not making something completely different, but actually creating your own out of it, I think that's kind of okay. But it does suck that, you know, AI is taking over most of most people's jobs of like drawing and all that stuff.
In the same sense, you could also argue that same thing happened during the industrial age. We went from hand woven things and handmade machinery to machines that made machines that made your clothing. It's the same thing. We're
Yeah.
just going through the same age in a sense. Where oh, were you not done?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh, my fault. Wait,
No, wait, no. What I'm trying to say is that like no, yeah, no, I was done, but I was just like kind of like, yeah, I
oh, okay.
guess.
Let me finish the point then, so it makes a little bit more
Mhm.
sense once I'm done. So we are regardless of what you say, or not what you say, but just anyone who is listening, we are evolving into a new state of area. We are currently in the
Area.
information
You mean
stage.
era?
The era. My English is not Englishing today, for the love of
My
God,
aura.
please. My aura. Okay, my English. Shut up.
My
Ew.
aura.
Uh, uh,
I
I'm
know.
about to be on a short. I'm about to be on a short bus here soon. I swear.
You're always on a short bus.
Shut your. You're the short bus original here.
No,
Yes.
actually, I was not.
Listen, it was supposed to have 6 wheels, not 4.
I did had 6 wheels though. I'm
Okay,
confused.
good, good.
I
So
was
you're
on a
not
normal fucking bus. What are you talking about?
a long time. I thought she was on the short bus.
Oh,
Bruh.
Yeah, but
You know
to
what?
finish
Tony
off
was
my
on the
point
short bus.
before I forget,
what?
goddamn, you just had to you throw that man underneath the short bus. Fuck.
You're not going to throw me underneath the bus?
You're saying
What are you going to say about me?
you were
Hmm?
on a
I
short
was gonna say.
bus.
Oh, she said, "Yeah, you're on the short
I'm on a
bus."
short bus? How dare you say something so accurate?
Oh, were you actually?
No. What?
No, he wasn't.
I got. Hey, I got to double clarify sometimes, man. You don't know. You don't know nowadays.
I
No, I
think
don't. That was
Tony's is the most smartest one here out of me and you. But anyways, do you? I don't know. Do you guys think
Let me
like?
finish. Let me finish. Hold on. I
Oh,
wasn't done
sorry,
yet.
my
I
bad,
wasn't
G.
done yet. That was the whole thing. So
Anyways.
when it comes to AI, it is a tool in
Mhm.
a sense, and we are moving to a new stage of era in our life. We're in the information era. Now we're moving on to what I believe is going to be the AI because it's everywhere
Yeah.
now. It's on customer level. It's on everyday house level because now they integrated it into like little vacuums. They integrated it into personal assistants. They integrate it into your phone. The military uses it, and they probably had it for about 20 years now, probably, but they don't want to say shit because usually how the
Yeah.
military is. But they integrate it into warfare. We're heading towards a new era of AI use and manipulation. There's going to be the same thing when it came to the same challenges of a new era. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. There's going to be things that are just like, is this right? Is this wrong? That's for us to decide and figure out. Just like with the
I
machines, when it came to that era when they were switching over from hand woven to handmade to machine made to machine woven, it's just deciding what's right, what's wrong. And that's going to be for our generation to figure out.
true, I guess, but I mean, at the end of the day, like we're gonna get into a crashing point of like honestly, I wasn't around when the first iPhone. Weren't we around when the first iPhone came out?
The first iPhone came out in like, hold on, let me double check.
Because I remember like the flip phones and stuff like that, but I don't
I had
really
I had the for the audience record, I can at least say our generation, not the age.
No, we already said that in the first video. Like, I'm
Oh, Gen Z.
25, he's 23, and you're 25 as well. So
Yes. Okay, so when did the first
like
iPhone
the
come out?
early 2000s.
2007. So we were
Okay,
born, but not allowed to touch
like
it.
yeah, Tony was like, oh, what, 6 years old, and me and you were like 7 because like we follow the
My
years. Oh no,
first,
you
hold
were
on.
8.
For anyone who knows this, my first phone was the Windows phone, the Microsoft Windows phone.
Windows phone.
Not Mac. I said Mac on accident. I'm so sorry. I'm a
What?
little. It's a little fucking late.
Short buzz, man. Let me go based off of that a little bit for a second here. Since that came out in 2007, I personally don't really remember the integration of the iPhone, but I could say like when the internet was created. Like, we had computers. I wasn't around at that time, but I just remember my parents talking about it. When the internet was created, it was like a very, very big culture shock, but it was kind of like it was for the better of the future. And I kind of see the mixed reviews when it comes to AI, because it's kind of like eh, people don't really think it's better for the future, but then other people are kind of like, no, it is pretty good for the future. And it's very mixed reviewed, and I think like at some point AI is just gonna blow up to the point where like people are just gonna lose jobs. So that's why I'm saying like there should just be refinement against AI and what its capabilities of what it can do to the public. Privately, like, the army or companies using
Yeah, they're
AI.
probably doing shit with that thing that we have no idea about. That
Yeah,
probably already breaks everything that we can think about.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say is like I think there should just be a limit to how much the public can use. And I actually didn't get my first phone until I was like 17, so
I didn't get mine till I turned I think it was 16 or 15 because I started hanging out with a few friends and my parents were
privilege.
worried about me, so they gave me that.
Privilege.
Listen, they only gave me the ladybug phone, but then I explained to them that I will be the laughing stock of my entire school, and then they
Oh,
said
you poor
fine.
thing. A laughing stock of the freaking school. I had nothing. I had to find out that my ex cheated on me through another person because I didn't have a phone.
And I was single till I turned.
I think, from what I said before, I think there should just be a limit to what the public can use with AI. There should just be at least a restriction. I think this was kind of like a thing where um, Facebook used to not really have much regulations back then. And there was like a lot of videos, kind of like how Instagram is going right now, and X, which was called Twitter, but you know, anyway.
I do not want to see the explanation ever
Yeah.
again. And I hope someone knows what X is.
Yeah, it's just basically Twitter. But it's the funny thing is that, you know, that Facebook used to be a very big platform where it showed everything until it started getting regulated. And the same thing with YouTube. Like, YouTube wasn't really regulated back then, and they used to just post like borderline stuff on YouTube. And honestly, I kind of like how YouTube was back then, but I'm not gonna get into that. That's probably a fucking video for another day, honestly. But what I'm trying to say is that in correlation to that, there should just be a regulation on how much the public can use AI and what its uses are for. Since it's just brand new, of course, they're not going to really have anything to dwindle it down. It's kind of like in its trial era where people are just going to use it to its full extent. And I guess what I'm saying is just be very mindful of the phone calls that you are getting. If you are getting a phone call from a family member telling you that they are in a hostage situation, that they need money, always, always, always hang up the phone call and call the person that is calling you. Because I literally feel so bad that hearing an old person dealing with that right now, and they're just fucking confused as to like these scam callers calling them using AI voices to talk to them is so sad. Like, this happened to my dad. I think about a couple of months ago, like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, where my dad was looking for stuff for his short-term memory loss. um basically AI scammed him, saying that Bill Gates found the cure to Alzheimer's disease. And
Oh
my
yeah, you
dad
told me
spent
this.
yeah, and my dad spent like over like $160 on this product. And I told my dad, like, wait. Are you saying Bill Gates? Because apparently Bill Gates actually puts in fundraisers for Alzheimer's disease, but there hasn't been a cure found for Alzheimer's disease. He
He
puts
puts
in for the
funding, but he
research.
doesn't do the research himself. He just funds it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I literally just said that.
Oh, my
He
fault. It's not okay. I guess originally how you were saying it, I thought you meant like that he had his own
Mhm,
like shit going on with it. Like he made his own
mhm,
like research and shit.
mhm. No. Well, like, so apparently I had to look it up for him, and I told him, like, that that's not true. Like, I'm looking at online that it's actually a scam. And then he just, like, no one ever tells you on how your parents just look defeated after finding something out. And it's just the most saddest thing to see, because you're just sitting there like, please don't do this. It's just, you're sick people. Fuck off. Stop doing that. And you're even more sick for fucking targeting kids to make them like do stuff that they're and portraying as their parents. Like, that's that's also another thing that I'm scared of with like pedophiles. Like, these pedophiles are probably going to be fucking finding something new with AI and using it. And I wouldn't be surprised if they are using it right now.
Well, I will say this: the police are using that. Certain police departments are now using AI to find people's faces through facial recognition systems to
Yeah.
find them faster. And it is
It is
possible that
it is
someone
an
could access
upside.
that.
Yeah, it's an upside. But at the same time, like I said, there should just be some regulations. If the police need to use AI, they need to use it. Now, when it comes to the public, they shouldn't be able to make scam calls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Shit.
shouldn't just be a free use of free will with AI. There should just be at least like some form of some form of
Refinement.
restriction.
Re-
Yes, I was gonna say refinement, but I want to say restriction instead. When it comes to people
eh,
having
eh.
the ability to use AI. Besides from that point, I want to integrate another good thing that's kind of happening is that we will probably find out sooner or later what our dogs are actually thinking about us. Like, I think that's really funny.
Oh yeah. So um yes. So the first a company has been researching on AI on training an AI to detect your dog's bark frequency and how it barks and its behavior by sitting
Mhm.
on its neck and researching its vitals at the same time.
Mhm.
So, by putting all the information together,
Interesting.
the AI is trying to figure out what it's more of a suggestion of what the dog is saying. It's not an
Mhm.
exact translation quite yet, but we are on track for it, and that's what it's going to
Mhm.
probably be great for someday. But currently, the technology is not 100% there, but we're on track to be able to hear from dogs.
Dogs were able to use like buttons, and now we're evolving to them being able to use AI. And I think
We
honestly,
may I cut in on that? May I cut in
mhm.
on? For the audience who doesn't know, I used to be a dog trainer for 4 years. I used to dog train as a part of a living. I'll tell you this: that is the biggest internet sh- like magic trick in the in all of like dog so-called talking scam. The dog is not talking.
What?
What happens is, yes, a lot of people. This is where a lot of people don't get it unless you've actually done like this type of line of work. All they've
Wait.
done is teach the dog to press a button and press a button in a certain sequence for treats. The dogs
Uh,
know how to do sequences and they know how to do them in certain ways if told to or if prompted to originally. The dogs
well,
don't actually talk.
uh,
It's a skit, it's a scam in my opinion. I've rarely seen it. There's only one dog. One dog I've actually seen
that's
it
what I was about
where
to say.
I was like, okay, this dog might be actually say something, but here's the issue. It was
Mhm.
so different from all the other videos. It was very it was okay, so like all the videos that I see, they put the buttons in one spot. That's the first
Mhm.
issue. The dog doesn't fucking know how to. Sorry for my language, but the dog doesn't know how to describe the different ones solely based off that. So, what the person when I actually believe this dog was actually using them is when he put them around the house at different places and he put names with them. For example, walk. He put a button that said walk near the door, and there was two buttons there, walk and play. The dog was able to differentiate at least two, but you can't have all of them in that spot. And then he put them all around the area. Water, food for the water food station. That is where I'm like, okay, you
Uh,
taught the dog to actually talk to you in a sense. But the other ones where the dog says like, hell no, that famous one, hell no. Yeah,
okay,
that's
wait, hold
just
on.
yeah.
Wait, okay, hold on. I actually have dabbled into seeing more videos about like the dog button and stuff like that.
Mhm.
There's this one lady that actually has like a poodle. I forgot what breed of poodle it was, but some poodles are very fucking smart.
They
Um,
actually are the current number 2 smartest dog on the planet.
okay. But yeah, so she actually didn't really teach her dog. She just showed the dog the platform. Um, she actually showed if you guys hear stuff happening in my background, I am so sorry. I have a very loud family.
It's the
Um
people she has in her
I-
basement, don't worry.
y- how did you know? Anyways, uh hold on. Okay, so I'm actually gonna try to find the video of the lady how she taught her dog how to use these buttons and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to give a little bit more credit to the buttons, and that some dogs actually do
The
know how
button.
to the buttons.
The
Um
buttons.
but no, so there is some dogs out there who can actually use the buttons to talk to their owner. And it's all based off of how the dog body language. So she learned how to respond to her dog's body language on top of that using the buttons. So um
What's up, honey?
I'm gonna cut into the video here real quick. Sorry for the noise in the background, but her TikTok is just basically based off her dog using the buttons. And there's also a playlist that you guys can check out. But yeah, let's get back into the normally scheduled program. But yeah, in that video, she basically taught her dog. She used the treats to show the dog where the buttons were. She just named them out loud, played it once. Um, and she didn't show the dog how she showed the dog how to press the button, but it was just like a normal, like a random thing. um but it's just so weird because she could see her dog thinking of what button to use. And I believe people who properly train their dogs to show them the buttons without the prompt of treats are actually their dogs trying to say something to them. Because it's all based off what your dog's body language gives to you. And you always have to read your pet. Like, don't just get a pet and just be like, oh, I don't know what my pet is for. You have to read your dog's body language. You need to understand when they're uncomfortable, when they're mad, when they're upset, when they're in pain. You can see the dog's body language in their
Mm.
eyes.
I will say, out of all the dogs, I will more believe this for a poodle. Because poodles have been around humans in a very
That's what I'm
high
saying. She has a poodle.
intelligence. But to see every other everyday dog, I'm sorry, I'm not dissing
No, no, no.
anyone
I'm not
here.
saying everyday dog. I'm just saying like there
I'm
is
saying
some
every
dogs
dog.
that. No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just saying like specifically. Yes, poodles are pretty good about that. But if you are able to teach your random dog, I don't know, some people labs maybe or whatever. I gotta do maybe a little bit more research into it, and I'm probably talking about it in another video. Um, to use basically buttons. That they can maybe teach their dog to use the buttons and stuff. What I'm saying about the buttons is that they're kind of evolving from the buttons and kind of moving on to a bigger platform of figuring out with AI to read the dog's body language for you based on heart rate and bark signatures to
Oh,
see like what your dog
I
is
want
saying to you.
I want to add something here. When I was looking into it just now, I didn't realize it before and why I was having such a hard time finding it. It is real, but it is not American. So the company who made it is full Chinese.
course the Chinese are trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure out why their dog doesn't want to be eaten for dinner.
Now we gotta worry about Chinese dogs translating secret files over back to the
That would be crazy. Imagine using dogs with
Chinese
AI
spy
readers.
dogs. It
Wait,
would be it would be a fucking, what was it, cat
wait,
versus dog bullshit over again.
wait. It'd be like what was it, that freaking
G-Force.
movie with G-Force? Oh my
Yeah.
god, with the
But
little
with
guinea
cats
pigs.
and dogs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, no, it was the guinea pigs one. What was the
Yeah, I
name
know,
of
but
that
I
fucking
said
movie?
it was G-Force. Yeah, it was
G-Force?
G-Force. Yes,
Uh,
G-Force. I was just
were they
saying, but
going against the
instead, like,
cats?
oh no, they were going against what was it, a fucking mole?
No,
Mole?
I thought it was a
And like
cat.
robots? No, you're thinking of cat versus dog.
Oh yes, okay, no, okay, yes, no,
With
you're right.
the beagle who got thrown into this world of
Yes.
yeah. Honestly,
I remember.
we need to watch the movie as a group.
yeah, we need to watch that. And
The
Tony's just
talking
like,
dogs.
sure.
But yes, it is a Chinese developed project. Because a lot of people don't know this. China is currently very far ahead of us, of America, in AI, due to the
Come on,
sole fact
guys.
they're one of the only countries in the world that actually has the
what?
material to make computer chip.
Hold on.
And
Let's
I don't mean.
hot take. Listen up, America. Instead of fucking protesting every fucking day out there, actually learn how to fucking get along and like let's beat fucking China in the warfare of smarts. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, that's what I was actually going to get to. That we're probably gonna start a new Cold War, but instead of rockets to space, it's gonna be AI. It's gonna be the new Cold War.
You know, I thought of this for years. This is another hot take for a quick second. I thought of this for years. Why don't we just use the Olympics as like a Hunger Games type shit where nobody dies, but like whoever comes up on the
Oh,
top,
that's not fun.
no.
Why?
Only,
It's so fun.
only, of course you would fucking say that. Anyways,
Cobra agree with me. Come on, Cobra.
no.
A real life Hunger
Maybe.
Games, Cobra? Maybe.
He said maybe.
Maybe. Without incriminating myself. And
I can and can deny.
No.
Maybe.
maybe.
Just to wrap it up a little bit, I feel like we should just, have some slight restrictions to what people can use AI for. And it should just be strictly for like the police departments, army uses, or like for scientific reasons. I could get more deeper into like what AI is doing to your children's public schools and all that, colleges and all that bullshit. Like nobody's really taking the time to read anymore. They're just using ChatGPT to make their essays, and it's so sad because I could just see teachers just getting so fed up with this bullshit to the point where they're just like, you're just basically cheating and you're plagiarizing because you're using AI to finish your papers. And this goes out to the students. Hold on. I'm
I have a
about
bit
to
of a
rant.
take whenever you're done.
Yeah, I'm about to rant real quick. Yes, you can use ChatGPT, but fuck, you're lazy. Just do the fucking research and get it done. Come on. But yeah, like I said, I just want to wrap up this conversation that just be careful with scammers and stuff like that. Just please, if somebody's asking you for fucking money over the phone, do not do it. If you know how your family members are,
Scam them. Turn it
scam
back on
them.
them. Turn it back
on them. Figure it out, or just tell them that you're calling the police.
Rob the
honestly.
robber. Be the bigger fish. Be better.
Be better. Do better. Figure out how to scam them back. But overall,
bananas in Africa.
excuse me. I'm so sorry for my atrocious tendencies. Okay. Let's see.
I forgot to. I forgot to say this. The gameplay today is Civilization 6. If anyone was wondering what the game is, and it's a little bit more peaceful due to my usual gameplay, but it's something I thought was a nice change of pace.
All right, wait, hold on. I do have to throw this out there. Listen, I'm not the best at fucking editing videos, so what you guys are seeing is raw editing, okay? I am not the best when it comes to
He's
editing
learning
videos.
on the go.
I'm learning on the go. You guys just have to sit there.
She's
and
also using CapCut.
CapCut is actually not that bad. It's actually a
I'm
really
sorry,
good
I have
editing
my
software.
issues me being a very good editing software user.
Then you edit the videos. You take the time to sit down.
I need
And
$5. I need $5 per hour.
No.
This is not that bad. That's
No,
actually
I'm
really
not fucking
good
paying you.
rate.
I'm not paying you for shit. Until these motherfuckers and these comment sections and viewers and all that shit actually give me money, then you get fucking paid. But for right now, you're my slave. Anyways, moving
Hey yo,
on. Anyways, moving on.
during Black History Month.
I don't know if I should just keep that
Oh
in
no,
there
I just
or not.
lied. Oh no, I just lied.
Well,
It's not
actually, Black History Month is next month. It's in the whole entirety of June.
Oh shit!
It's
in
actually
30
tomorrow.
Minutes.
It starts
30 minutes. I have this
tomorrow.
joke in 30 minets.
It starts tomorrow. 3 minutes of playtime. Actually,
Playtime.
alright, anyways,
I need you to
wrap
add his
up.
face in there.
No, yeah, I'll probably add it. Give me a second. Okay.
Wow.
But
What I was trying to say is that if for anyone who didn't know out there, if you wanted your electric bill to go down and part of your Wi-Fi bill to go down, just know you can actually attach a miniature data center to the side of your house.
that's atrocious.
It's real.
Fuck.
It's real. I'm so serious. It's real.
Don't do that.
Well, hey, some people they
Don't do
can't
that.
afford it. They can't afford that extra electric bill. They can't afford that the
Afford
$36 Wi-Fi bill.
your freaking water tasting like ass, and I don't even know if it gives out radiation. To be honest, I don't
No,
want
it
to know.
doesn't. It does not.
But it does let off toxic fumes. Yes, just let more toxic fumes fill up our, atmosphere. Global warming doesn't exist. It's whatever. It's fine.
Well, we already made a machine to fix that. Remember? Oh, that's another thing. If anyone didn't know, we
Just
have
type
made
that
a
into the
machine that
podcast
actually.
section. No, don't talk about it. Type it in the
Okay.
podcasters.
I'll talk about
Let
next time.
Let them beg for the information that we
What
have.
what the? She's a dictator already.
Beg.
See, guys, I wouldn't personally take it. I wouldn't take that, guys. Just saying.
I wouldn't take that. Beat her up. Find her. Beat her up.
Go after her.
Chat. Creaser Jays.
I don't even own J's.
Creaser Jays. You know what? Creaser sandals.
Then you're just basically like creasing my feet. Don't step on my fucking feet, bitch. The fuck?
They step on my toe, bitch. Disgust.
I did.
I did. Okay. We're getting very off. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This is the most goofiest
it.
episode. I can hear our Tetrix on the background.
Yep. I can hear a YouTuber in the back.
I can hear him in the background to say,
You guys got a little off topic there.
You know what? He's alright. He's fine. Oh, I'm just gonna put a shameless plug real quick. Our Tetrix is my friend for 10 plus years. If you guys want to check him out, he's an art YouTube
Pretty cool
channel.
guy.
He's a pretty cool guy, but he likes to diss on me a lot.
A little fruity, but cool.
He's not. You know what?
That's
I'm
purely
not
me
even-
talking to him. That's purely me talking to him at this point.
That's if you will ever watch another video from us again, because
Nope, never.
I don't know.
We're dead to him now.
We're dead to him now, apparently. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about that hostage situation you went through.
Don't want to talk about. No, I'm joking. So.
In LA, we're at my road right now.
So, in one of the videos, you can see that a white old man is getting taken away from the yacht. But I wake up to this, and they weren't really letting us out, but they're letting some of us out due to needing to, for me, needing to get to work. But at the same time, I wasn't gonna pass this up. Just say I couldn't leave. So I recorded it. And yeah, full SWAT. And it looked like also quick reaction force because they were all wearing normal clothing. with just plate carriers and stuff. So it looked like they were called on pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I will say this, from what it looks like a domestic gone very wrong. But when it comes to that, I have no idea at this current moment, but I guess if a video did pop up or not, and it was just not awkward silence and us staring at each other for no reason, there was probably some more stuff to tell. But me personally, I think it's a domestic gone wrong on a yacht.
Yeah, so let's
No,
like
honestly, I
touch.
think it was domestic because I tried looking for some more information on it. I couldn't find anything out there.
Yeah, so like I said, they probably didn't really say anything yet, but I'll look into it since it's my local news, and maybe I can find it a little bit easier because it happened
Possibly.
in my town, like in my town.
But other than that, like during like these hostage situations, like I know Tony and Wolf are like pretty much expertise on that situation, so I'm gonna let them take the floor on
We
that
love
shit.
violence. What?
You're annoying.
I hear what you.
When it comes to one of these situations where they're they're going in there, man. There's multiple groups out there that have to be on scene. Based off of the video that I saw, it was interesting.
It's a very
Let me take a
interesting
second.
aspect of like seeing seeing that in the video of like SWAT team actually doing that was very interesting. I never really know that SWAT teams can do domestic situations.
Oh yeah, they'll
Well,
take
Pretty
care
much
of
solely.
the. Let you go.
After you, good sir.
After you say.
No, I insist. After you, good sir.
I insist with this Glock 45. I
Fucking
insist.
go!
What if you just say something already?
I don't want to say nothing anymore. I feel embarrassed. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
One thing that I was geeking out a little bit about, which was the SWAT sniper on top of the Bearcat, which is a great position. Bearcat is an armored vehicle for anyone who doesn't know. I wasn't able to get a good look at the weapon that they were using. Going to be a sniper rifle, of course. But it would appear they stood there for, I don't know, what was it, Wolf? About 2 to 3 hours just yelling at this guy to get off of a boat.
Yeah, I based off what I know, I didn't hear any gunshots, but based off when I got back, they heard loud popping because half the people don't know what gunshots sound like, so they couldn't tell me for shit. So I don't know. I had to go to work because I work for part of the government. I do not want to say exactly what due to I don't want anything I am saying becoming an issue in my workplace. But I do work for a part of the government. I'll definitely say that none of these people know what guns sound like. Very much so.
Yeah. And I will say, at
Hmm?
that range behind closed doors, that sound needs to go through a door, a window, up through the air. It can distort quite a bit. And unfortunately, most people, like I said, I think in the last one, they don't know what it sounds like. They might think it's like a wheel exploding or something just popping in the distance until it gets a little closer. Then you fucking figure it out. But at the end of the day, when it came to this situation that was going on, they were yelling and yelling and yelling. And then the guy came out. So I wonder if what was going on there. Why did it take so long for him to leave?
To be honest, I didn't hear much yelling because I went outside. I didn't hear much yelling. I think they had a negotiator on the phone with someone on the inside. Me personally, because I didn't hear any too much yelling. I was pretty close. Dog.
Then can you give me what you heard? I can work with that information. I can't work with
That's what I'm
nothing.
trying to say. I didn't hear anything. Like it was very quiet. I just see them all posted up, ready to go, and all of a sudden, but it's when they went back inside, it's when the guy came out. So that's the issue.
That's pretty
I
interesting.
will
I think the
say
video.
there's some things training can always be done better, right? And I will say there's a couple things I could say specifically with Secret Service. It appears it kind of went down, and I will say when it comes to the Army, standards went down. They've been trying to fix the standards for a little bit, but why did the standards change? Well, a lot of people aren't like how they used to. Maybe that could be one of the issues of why SWAT training and The Secret Service kind of just paused. They stopped. They don't have the. I'm not gonna say the cojones because that has nothing to do with that, but there's that sense of hesitation. And again, it's not all of them, just the ones that stand out the wrong reason.
If you're wondering why I'm
What are
holding in
you
my lap,
sending me? Stop sending
listen.
me this.
Okay, I'm
They're
sorry.
sending me photos of them as a man. I don't want
I
this. My eyes are burning.
You know
Burning.
what? I'm gonna send it to Tony too. I'm like,
Oh my
If his
god.
eyes are burning, why do you think I would want to see it?
Oh
because you
god.
deserve to know. Maybe I just post it on YouTube as
She just
well.
wants. She likes others to suffer. That's her whole thing.
Clearly.
If one must
Dude.
suffer, the other must suffer. That's just how it is.
Okay, I heard my
Cruelty
fucking
at its finest.
pop. Let me see. I'm scared.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
scared.
In the background, I was
You look like my ex's fucking dad.
Oh god.
Dude,
I will say,
okay.
hey, nothing but respect to that man. I'm gonna be honest. He was cool. I like hanging out with him.
Pretty cool guy.
But fuck.
Okay. And for those who don't know, I was messing around with Gemini in the background because I just wanted to see a version gender bend of myself, but I don't think I'm gonna post a video. But just think what your imaginations will think. But anyways, this is actually gonna be a pretty good video today. I think we're gonna end on almost an hour here. But
Hold on, I didn't talk
let's
about my Doctor Doom and Conquest.
did I say I was ending it now? Did
Oh,
I?
my fault.
Did I?
Oh yeah, so
No, I
you
didn't
did.
even
You
say that.
did.
I
Did I?
didn't.
Is it just me hearing things, or was
No,
that just
you
me?
two are just hearing shit. I said, hey, we're having a pretty good video today. We're actually gonna make an hour. And I was about to add what I was gonna say next, but then you two just fucking cut me off.
Well, maybe you deserve to get cut off. You ever thought of that?
Cut off from what? Alcohol?
No, vaping, you addict.
Because I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic here of we wanted to talk about a little bit more of Invincible. And if you guys haven't seen all the seasons of Invincible, there will be
Major
spoilers.
spoilers.
Major
Major.
spoilers. So click the fuck off now, or I don't know, throw you whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe. Anyways, we're gonna talk about also Doom and the upcoming movie. So if you guys want to stick around or just skip ahead to the Doom part, I will put this timestamp in the comments below, so that you could skip over the Invincible part. But let's get into Invincible. Me and Wolf were finally watching it on our Discord server, and how long did it take me to get into like the third season? Because I didn't want to watch
God, I
Forever.
Invincible.
forever. Like this man heard me like begging you to watch it with me at this point.
I didn't want to watch the third season until the fourth one came out because like
And
I
it
don't
did
like
came out, and you still took forever.
Yeah, because you were like, can you
You
please
what?
watch it with us? Can we please watch it with us?
Yeah, oh yeah, because Bean has an issue of being a little miss. I'm opposite woman and has to do the opposite what people say. She's strong and
I don't have to
independent,
listen to you.
guys. Exactly. Point. You
I don't
just
have to
proved my
listen to
point
you.
even further.
I don't have to listen to
You
you,
just proved my
bitches.
point even
You
further.
know what? I'm never gonna watch it ever again.
Well, we finished the 4th season, so there's not
No.
gonna be another season for a year.
My thing is, okay. When it comes to me watching seasons, I don't really like watching the last season before the next season is probably gonna come out. Purely of the fact that I just hate waiting like years for like the next season to come out. Like I remember watching, which is just gonna be a little bit of an input here, My Dress Up Darling, right? I watched it and it took fucking forever for them to come out with a second season. And it's the same thing with what other anime that took forever to take their second season to come out? I don't really remember. Fuck. but My Dress Up Darling is one of them. There are many animes out there that take like a year or two for them to come out, or like just 4 years. Because I think it was Violet Evergarden that took a while, but it was just because their animation studio also burned down. And rest in peace to those who lost their lives in that burn down. But I just
People
don't.
actually die.
Yeah, people actually died in that. I forgot
Oh
what
shit.
studio. If you want to look it up, actually, I'll probably. Yeah, there's people that actually died in that studio when it burned down. Very big
Hold on.
tragedy, honestly.
What was it? What was it called?
I don't remember the studio that it
No, I mean the
was, but
show.
Violet Evergarden. But
Not me butchering the word violet.
VIO.
No, I got it. I got it now. No, shut.
Whatevs.
You gonna let him talk to you like that?
You know what, Tony? You're right.
I'm also interested.
I got a gun.
Both of you talked at the same time, and I didn't hear what Tony said.
I have a firearm.
No, I don't need you getting closer to the mic. I'm talking about Tony, not you. Get your ugly mouth out of the mic.
Hi.
That's what you built like Elmo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn, she says that for a second.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, you know what's funny? As I'm laughing about that, I just found out how many people just died. 36 people.
Yeah, it was a tragedy.
Damn.
Rest in peace to those who lost their lives. Honestly.
2019.
It was very sad, honestly, because like a lot of anime stopped.
It was intentional. A perpetrator poured gasoline. It was a arson.
Oh, I didn't figure it out until
It was
now.
murder.
Damn.
It was purposeful.
No way, dude. I didn't even figure it out
Oh,
till now.
here, hold on. A man with a history of delusions targeted Studio One, believing the studio plagiarized his novel. He ignited the fuel when trapping dozens of young artists. He trapped them too. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, so yeah, so whatever he was making, he thought that they were copying him, which, funny enough, is a big issue in the creator side of thing.
Yeah.
Where bigger companies do take from the little ones. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that it's not
right.
It's not unknown. But here's the thing: we'll never know this guy's side of the story because now he's in Japanese jail.
Japanese jail.
No, he is. They're pretty strict.
It's just funny at how you said that. He's in Japanese jail.
Have you seen Japanese jail?
No, I don't want to know. I just said that the funny way you said it, Japanese jail. And I'm like, oh, you could have just said he was in jail. But
they
yeah,
let's just... a little bit of pizzazz.
I'm moving my pizzazz. Anyways, I'm moving my stuff around a little bit. It's creating some noise. All right, yeah. So let's just move on a little bit. Invincible. Now, I finally finished the season. My favorite character died, and I was so upset. My boy Rex didn't fucking last the 3rd season, and I was just, that hit too close to home. I'm not gonna lie, my boy Rex, I loved him so much. I was really hoping to see like a glow up from him a little bit, to see like his powers. No, I'm talking like a big glow up, like I don't know, kind of like just something a little bit more than what he could have been doing. Kind of like how Eve in the 4th season, where she kind of just went into that overdrive with her atoms or whatever, and just like it's an unlocked power in my mind.
I'm talking about. For folks, she has not seen the Adam Eve special yet, so she doesn't know 100%.
No, I know that it's a part of her mind that's locked away, and she unlocked it and stuff like that.
Yes,
because it's like what
but
walls
there's more
whatever.
Explanation to it in that.
Because the government, or I don't even know. I forgot if it was Cecil or not. That kind of just
it was not Cecil.
I forgot who it was, but somebody purposely did that to her because her powers were too out of control. Because I think she almost killed somebody by doing that.
No, because here's the thing: they prevented it from happening in general because without that mindset, they did when she was an infant, like without even seeing if she could control the powers. It was just too much of a mental stress knowing that she can control the atoms and everything. So basically, she can rewrite human DNA.
Mm-hmm.
by definition. So they want to mess with that because then she can make a superhuman or something, or make herself superhuman and become a god in a sense.
Literally, yeah.
So that's why they stopped it.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, her powers are actually pretty cool in my opinion. She's also like kind of one of my favorite characters. I hope like in the next season or two that she will be able to unlock that power. But man, fuck Mark, come on, getting your ass beat. Honestly, the fourth and third season was a nice build up to
Boy started
Mark
letting go
just
a
like
little.
yeah, bro started letting go a little bit in the fourth season. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, yeah, do it. Bite his finger off. Bite Conquest's finger off. I was actually more surprised by that, and it was actually pretty cool in my opinion. Um, it was actually like it was actually something really cool for me to see. But me and Wolf were talking about it the other day of who Conquest would be in any like animated universe. So we're saying My Hero Academia, right? And that universe
Tobias.
is fucked.
Water.
That universe is fucked. Nobody can defeat him in that sense of manner. No one. Especially even with like Nolan. Honestly, I kind of like the four seasons touched on Nolan a little bit because I was telling this to Wolf the other day too. I feel like when that season, the fourth season end, when Thrag was talking to Mark, Thrag was giving off a sense that, of course, Mark can become emperor, and I was spoiled a little bit that at some point he will, and if yeah, and you know, it's I was actually kind of like I was putting two and two together that Thrag was giving off that sense of I see royalty in you, and when I saw Nolan's backstory with his mother and his father and stuff like that, and just basically Viltrum showing what they do when they turn 18 years old or a certain age, where they beat the shit out of them into adulthood.
18. It's all their adult
Okay,
day.
yeah. So it was very interesting to see that happen, and the fight between him and the father and mother was giving off the vibe that the mother wasn't actually Nolan's mom. One, she didn't look like him. Two, she didn't really like him at all. But then the father's caring side of like just leave it alone. He had a beating, just move on. And I feel like Nolan brought that into his life with his son Mark. And there was like the foreshadowing or the resemblance of the fight between Nolan's mom and dad was the same fight basically between Mark and his father, where he stopped and just like flew away. And Nolan took that with him. You know, he took his father's side with him, which he favored his father more than his mother. And that gave me the sense of like Nolan's mother wasn't really Nolan's mom. And I feel like Nolan is because what Viltrumites breed with anybody that they think is strong, I guess.
No. So they have a law to. They were searching the universe to find a species that would be able to create more Viltrum because they only bred with
Yeah,
themselves.
because that's basically
Only
what
other
happened with Thrag.
Well, Thrag is only Viltrumite. There's no tainting there. No
I thought
tainting.
you said that he was basically bred from somewhere else to.
No. He was bred by Viltrumite to be the perfect Viltrumite, meaning he got the strongest genetics, the strongest this, and then he was put underneath the wing of Emperor Argol, the longest living Viltrumite. He was like 10,000 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So, but I feel like Nolan was made from a different Viltrumite woman. I feel like whoever or the father was probably from some royalty line. That's what I feel like, that there's a possibility of that. They didn't really give much backstory as to where Nolan's parents came from or what they
Oh,
did or what their role was. Huh?
no, sorry, my game. I realize I'm in South America. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was kind of like just a very interesting scene to see, and it gave me like, and just seeing Thrag with Mark, it's just that he's seeing so much potential with Mark at that point in time. And the funny thing is that I guess it came off as a sense of where Thrag saw Mark as Earth's like emperor in a way. He was protecting his home. And Thrag could respect that. But then at the same time, Thrag was like, we're going to breed with your species. So, deuces. Like, it was just, you know, I honestly, to see Mark fight Thrag was like, I was really hoping for more, but I don't know.
I mean, what can you do against literally the most powerful
Yeah.
bred Viltrumite? Like, bro literally took impact frames to a defense move. How the fuck does that work?
Okay, I looked it up saying that Nolan Grayson, which is Omni-Man, is a powerful royal blood Viltrumite. I was right!
You looked it up. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you.
You! I hate you. I hate you.
I didn't want to tell you.
I was right!
I kept it. Wait, I wish you didn't look it up. I wish you would have found out
Well,
naturally.
of course, we're a type of podcast that looks up information. What makes you
No,
think that I wasn't gonna look it up?
to make an excuse,
No,
you
I
motherfucker.
honestly, I actually, no. Actually, which, damn, I thought you thought a little highly of me. I actually wasn't gonna look it up at all. I actually just had that feeling of like, okay, like he's from royalty line, and you know we're gonna see something from this.
You want full spoiler? You want full spoiler?
No, no. Let me read this first, and then if it, whatever it says.
No. Hold on now.
Come on, I wanna read what it says though.
No. You're gonna read too much, and then you're gonna be too spoiled.
No.
I want to stop before the train
it's
goes.
fine. No. I don't mind spoilers. I'll keep watching
damn
it.
it.
This will be very interesting to see, and I'll probably forget anyways. It's a powerful royal-blooded Viltrumite in the overreaching catalyst of Invincible series. His origin sets the primary conflict for the story, and his dependence ultimately shapes the future of the Viltrumite Empire, or Viltrum Empire. Nolan was born on a planet Viltrum to Viltrumite Emperor Argal. Isn't that the man that basically died?
Mm-hmm. He is
Ah!
direct descendant to Argal.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it. I knew it. And I told you. And I told you.
I knew about it. I just didn't want to tell you.
No. I know, but like, isn't that funny that I figured it out? I'm telling you. It's so weird in how my brain works when it comes to these shows and stuff like that, because like I figure it out right away. It's kind of like when you put 2 and 2 together, and then so something about me is that I go based off of information by feeling of what the story is giving. Wolf kind of goes based off of information of what he sees in the storyline, or doing research. Me, I just literally go based off of what I see and the feeling that it gives. I had a feeling. I said 2 people were probably where Nolan came from, was Argal, and what was the other guy that died in the 4th season? The
Thaddeus is not royal.
I know. I said both of them. I was like, he's probably from Argal or Thaddeus. And I was like, it's kind of like, but continuing on, after his father was assassinated, Nolan was raised in a brutal.
Okay, hold on. The AI is getting it wrong. The AI, whoever you're reading, is getting it wrong, because Argal was not his father. Argal was not his father. It was his great-great-grandfather.
Okay. All right, so AI got that part wrong. Because of his exponential combat success, he was assigned to infiltrate and weaken Earth in preparation for Viltrumite takeover. He adopted the human name Nolan Grayson and became Earth's greatest hero, Omni-Man. He later fell in love with a human wife, Debbie, and had a son. Mark, after initially carrying out destructive invasion mission, Nolan experienced moral awakening and abandoned the Invincible Empire and joined the coalition of planets to redeem his past. They don't know who the mother's name is or where his mother is from, but that's basically so. Wait, but it says that Emperor Argal is the father. The
Yeah, like I said, it's very wrong because if that's the case, then Nolan would be fucking really, really fucking old. But he's not. He's only like 2,000 at most. So no, it's too far out there.
maybe do your research on that because it keeps saying that. In Invincible comics, Nolan Grayson, Onimun's father, is Emperor Argal, the legendary ruler of Viltrum. However, the animated series shakes up this lore by introducing different biologically. Oh, so they changed it for the series, the live for the animation. The animated series shakes up this lore by introducing a different biologically raised father during childhood flashback sequence. Nolan is revealed to be the son of Emperor Argal, who ruled Viltrum during the Golden Age. The heir to the Empire, because this lineage, Nolan is direct royal blood. This bloodline also plays a massive role in the climax series as
So it looks like, yeah, you're right. So for the series, they changed it to his father, but in the comic book, is why I'm getting confused. It was his great grandfather. I guess they're making changes. I guess I don't know why, but
honestly, I kind of like that a little bit better. But then again, they're probably gonna have to figure
But that
out
makes
how
no
they're gonna
sense.
cover
That
that
the
up.
guy looks so much like. Why is that random dude who pretended to be his dad looks so much like him?
They're probably gonna make They're probably gonna
Well, I guess
do
we'll
like
get cleared up. We'll get cleared up.
it will probably it will. Wait, let me give my theory about it a little bit. They're probably gonna do like a lost lineage type thing where Argal didn't know that his bloodline was being continued on probably somewhere else.
Well, Argal's dead.
Yes, he was assassinated before he died. He basically, what I'm trying to say is that Nolan's father came from Argal, right? And then had Nolan, is what I'm trying to say. They're probably gonna put a little. Yeah, they're probably gonna put a little bit of a twist of like he's like a lost bloodline, and that's why Thrag was pushed into that part and made Thrag the next emperor technically. Because I remember you telling me that Thrag wasn't really supposed to.
He's not really emperor. He's a grand regent. If you look at the definition of grand regent,
it is
basically
grand regent of Viltrum.
Yes. If basically a grand regent is a placeholder for a lost heir of an emperor.
Okay, so basically, I guess what they're trying. That's what I said. Like, I think the theory is that basically, Nolan is the lost emperor technically. That they don't know. They thought it ended with Argal, right? So maybe who knows what they're gonna do next. And honestly, that was very interesting for me to find out and to know that my theories came fucking true.
Motherfucker.
I already knew, and I was like, wow. And I got that all based off of just theories, because the way the last episode made me feel was he basically, Thrag was like in so much rage. He stopped because yes, he cares about his people, but then I felt like there was something in Thrag that was just like, there's something about Mark that's giving off royal bloodline. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah. But poor Mark, and later on in the series he gets
don't talk about that part. We don't know if that's gonna become the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if they're. I'm probably pretty sure they're gonna change that. But if to the people who watch the series and know, you know, if you know, you know.
Let's just say the Anissa moment. For those who know.
Fuck that lady. I hated her from the start. I never liked her. But I feel like that's somebody Tony would date, honestly.
Who?
Yeah. You, Anissa, the female Viltrumite.
Hold
Here,
on, let me see.
I'll put a picture. I'll put a picture for that. Hold on.
I thought you watched the show, Tony. Unless you
I
just watched
do,
it
but I
halfway.
just don't remember the names.
Oh, okay, okay.
Copy link. Here you go. Copy image. This one. Side chat.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. But not right
Dude.
now. I gotta
Bro's
Gmail.
pelvis is gonna be destroyed.
You're acting like that's a bad thing. Hey, once,
Whoa.
hey, listen. Once something's destroyed, all I have to do is rebuild it. That's all I do. I'm a gym bro, dude. I break myself down all the time to rebuild myself every day.
You know, you're right.
And not only do I get to hit cardio,
All
but I
right.
also get to work on glutes.
You're done. You're done. No more for you. No more.
You're done. Banned. Okay.
Listen, I don't care what your taste is. All right, I'm gonna tell you what I think. A fucking wolf cut hot. All right, that's it.
Oh my god. You know what?
Bro,
I tried a wolf
may the
cut.
Lord fucking hear me. Throw a fucking fit tomboy in my direction.
You heard that, ladies. He's looking for a tit tomboy with a wolf cut. Hit up his DMs.
Whoa! I never said I wasn't. I never said I was looking. I said just
We're
throw it in my
scared. We're
direction.
scared.
Listen. I'm trying to hit my goals. I ain't trying to let no fucking ladies anywhere near. Plus, they
Alright,
horrify me.
guys. No, I'm joking.
Absolutely.
But that's my hot take. Like, not really a hot take on Invincible, but that's just basically like I really hope Invincible. I don't know what they're gonna be doing next, so who knows? They might not add in that part into the series. Who knows? Even though if I found out now, who knows what they're gonna do with the show or what's allowed or what's not allowed, because we don't. Do we even know when the next season is
A year
supposed
from
to
now,
come
it's
out?
always a year. It's always a year.
Oh, okay. So it's in the works. So I mean, but
Yeah,
honestly, guys,
the
honestly,
show's been approved fully till the end. Like it
Oh,
has
okay.
its.
But honestly, guys, like, please support Invincible. Aren't they? Even though they work with Amazon Prime, they are technically an independent company.
No, the issue is that Amazon does not give them the funding like they give other creators, like The Boys or fucking Lord of the Rings show. They give literally the Lord of the Rings show has $1 billion budget. It's ridiculous. And there's only, I think, only
Oh, excuse me.
4 to 8 animators, 4 to 8 animators for the entire show.
Yeah. And the same thing with like Has Been Hotel. Like there's so much good animation for that studio too, and come on, if you can support Has Been Hotel, I think you can support Invincible to make their series. These people are struggling with money until they get to the last couple seasons, like not couple seasons, a couple episodes. I'm sick and tired of seeing expressionless few episodes of characters
Okay, here's the
talking.
difference. Here's the difference. Has Been Hotel has 400 people working on it.
Yeah.
Versus 4 people for Invincible, 4 to 8 people for Invincible.
Yeah.
Let me look it up
Like,
just to make sure that I'm not
what the
spewing
fuck?
shit. Hold on.
No, yeah, don't spill shit. We gotta look up the information for you guys to know.
So here we go. 4. No, it is 4.
Fuck. Come on, guys.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's stupid and ridiculous, but Amazon is purposely doing it. I do not know their reasonings. I don't know if they have a vendetta against the series and they want their other shows to prevail.
I don't know. I mean, Invincible does pretty well. Like, I think it's just because like they probably hate the fact that they're doing whatever the fuck they want in their shows, like showing so much gore and stuff like that. But honestly, like that's like the
I mean, The
realest,
Boys
goodest show.
bad too.
Yeah, Or yeah, technically the voice. He's like, I'll jerk you off, please.
Oh yeah. Oh, you seen it?
No, and the meme is just fucking everywhere, and I'm probably gonna insert it here, like
No,
in the
it
fucking
wasn't
video.
jerk. It wasn't jerk. No, he said he
He's
was
like,
gonna
I would
give
suck you off.
fuck.
He's like, I
He
give
said
you
he's gonna
head.
get that fuck.
What?
He's like,
Instant oral loss.
wait,
Oh,
what'd you say, Jordan?
Homelander.
Homelander.
Huh.
Homelander said that in the video. He lost his powers, and then he was like, I would suck you off, please.
It was a fear of death right there.
Yep. Bro was begging. But anyways, let's move on to Doom. You know, the new movie is gonna be coming out soon, and everybody thinks Iron Man is gonna be playing Doom.
I personally think it's a cover up. I personally think they're using Robert Downey Jr. as a fake Doom for a different actor to take over the role. Me personally.
I don't know. That was a based burp. Oh my god.
I don't know why everyone says that so much. Just
It
normal
was
burp.
no, that was not normal. It sounded like you were moving your chair.
No.
Go ahead, Wolf, if you want to talk about Doom. Put in your little spiel about that, because I'm looking up something.
Yeah, well, that was mostly my main thing. And we brought up Doctor Doom last time, even though she cut it out. Dude. Huh? Oh shoot, what was the reasoning that we brought it up last time? Oh, we're talking about the comic book versus the movie or animation. They downplayed Doom in every single movie and animation that they ever put him in. I mean, there was a few animations that show off him fighting all the Avengers and winning, and it's just like, yeah. But then you read the comics, and oh my fucking god, there is a power scale difference. There is levels to this shit, as people say.
Yeah, let me cut in real quick to what you're saying. So I just looked it up, saying, is Robert Downey Jr. a cover-up for the new upcoming movie Doom? And it
They're not gonna
says,
tell you.
who knows? Who knows? People probably have their theories out there. It says, no, Robert Downey Jr. Casting is a real officially announced role for the upcoming Marvel film, not a cover-up. Marvel Studios confirmed that he will be playing the iconic villain Doom Victor. Woo!
Victor
Iconic.
Von Doom.
Yes, villain Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. While it is not a cover-up, the exact nature of his character will has sparked widespread fan theories and speculation because he previously played Tony Stark, which is Iron Man, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Many viewers theorize that his version of Doom might be an evil multiversal variant
No, they
of
are
Tony.
confirmed. Sorry, continue. But they are confirmed what type of Doom he is.
Yes, but people are saying that he might be a multi-universal variant of Tony Stark or Freaky Friday style body swap fake out. However, according to Marvel and Kevin, I can't say the last name, he is legitimately taking... Huh?
Spacey. I know who you're talking about. Kevin Spacey.
Okay. He is legitimately taking on the role of Victor Von Doom. Who? What? So according to the Marvel and Kevin Feige, he is okay. They're talking about Doom. So let
Me
look
personally, even though they say that, I believe that is still gonna happen. Because of course they're gonna tell you that and say, "Oh, it's confirmed. Oh, it's confirmed." And the next thing you know, they fucking switch it up.
Yeah, I'm looking up right now, saying, is there a variant of Tony Stark?
Oh, there
Is
is.
there a variant? Hold.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm a comic book nerd. Those who don't, I'm sorry.
I know, but I'm talking about like the people who don't know. So I'm looking up is there a variant of Tony Stark becoming Doom in the MCU? It says in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Robert Downey Jr. was cast to play Victor Von Doom rather than an evil variant of Tony Stark, while casting the former Iron Man actor as the iconic villain caused intense speculation. Marvel Studios and Russo brothers have clarified that Robert Downey Jr. is strictly portraying Doctor Doom. The resemblance between the character and the MCU will be a core part of the story rather than being the exact same person from different timelines. So technically, he's just portraying as Doom. He's not Tony Stark.
Yes, but there is a comic book version which Iron Man was Doom.
Mm-hmm.
There was a comic book version. That was exactly. But oh yeah, they've confirmed the Doom you're getting is God King Doom. The same Doom that very famous edits and stuff came out about him ripping Thanos' spine out of his body.
Yeah, I hope they put that in the fucking movie, dude. That'd be so cool.
Honestly, seeing of it would probably be the opening of him, just like of him like dealing with the universe and Thanos showing up.
Yeah, so let me insert right here. For those who want to know, I looked up, is there a comic book version where Iron Man was Doom? It says yes, there are several comic book versions where Marvel characters blend in the roles of Iron Man and Doctor Doom, ranging from Victor Von Doom becoming Iron Man in alternate universe, versions of Tony Stark taking up Doom's identity. The most prominent storyline is infamous Iron Man 2016, where a reformed Victor Von Doom takes up the mantle of Iron Man after Tony Stark is critically injured during during Civil War II. Wanting to make amends for his past as a villain, Doom builds his own suit of armor and operates as a hero under the Iron Man name. Other variations where Stark and Doom's identities were swapped include What If Iron Man Doom in Armor in Armor 2010 is in this alternate reality Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom minds are swapped while they are in college. Doom deports Tony to Latveria. Latveria in Victor's body, while Tony, as Doom, ultimately becomes a hero and reclaims his life. So it's basically, that's why people were saying like it was kind of like a Freaky Friday. Maybe they're gonna switch minds. But in that universe, Tony Stark is dead. So how are they gonna switch minds? It doesn't make sense.
Other Tony Starks from other
I guess
universes.
so, maybe. Another
He
one
didn't
is
die in all of them. It's just the one.
Yeah. There's another one that says Iron Man Maniac Earth 5012. This is a twisted alternate universe version of Tony Stark who wears armor closely resembling Doctor Doom. He becomes a villain and a primary antagonist to the Fantastic Four in the Exiles comic series. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll see. I mean, I hope we get the Doom that we're all hoping for. Honestly, I don't really see Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. playing as Doom. I wish
That's why I'm like, they gotta. This is something. I don't know what, but they're gonna switch it up. I feel, me personally.
Who knows? They're probably hiding it, so it'll probably be like one of those like shock cultures type of thing. I honestly don't see Tony Stark playing as, or Robert Downey Jr. playing as Doom.
And for those who didn't know, the original Doom he played in the Fantastic Four died.
Yes, he did.
He died, I think, of heart disease of some sort.
Yeah, I don't really remember. May he rest in peace, honestly. But yeah, no, I really hope they actually choose a different actor to play him. No offense to Robert Downey Jr., it's just because he played Tony Stark so much. Victor Dom Doom. And a different actor. Respect to Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr., but that's if we don't have any more to say on that, then I'll probably just wrap up the video here.
All
Is
set.
anything you want to say, Cobra?
No.
Not particularly.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, all right, guys. If you have anything to say or to talk about in this video, just drop it down in the comments below and let us know. Let us know what you're thinking about. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.